Hi, my name is Emily, and today is the 3-year anniversary of the day I chose to change my life forever. Since I was young, I've struggled with my weight. I tried so many diets, shakes, pills, you name it. I was miserable in my own skin and started struggling with disordered eating in high school. In 2017, I ended a year-long toxic relationship where during it I had hit my highest weight of over 250 pounds. On January 12th, 2018, I decided to take control of the one thing that I could, and that was my health. I researched so many sustainable ways to do this, and that's when I found low-carb eating. I couldn't believe I could lose weight from eating foods I actually liked. I lost 20 pounds my first month, and I realized how much I loved fitness and how it made me feel. Through healthy eating and exercise, I lost 75 pounds in 5 months. I wanted to make this video to show anybody struggling that you can do this. It's possible to change your life if you put your mind to it. I'm a firm believer that a determined mind can accomplish anything, and you got this.
Hello you guys, I'm currently in line at Starbucks and I want to share with you my favorite go-to keto Starbucks drink. This has been a drink that I have had for years and it is the best keto drink you will have. Hi, can I please get a venti ice cold brew with 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, 1 pump of sugar-free cinnamon dolce, and then on top I would like cold foam, but could you please make it out of heavy whipping cream? Here is the label for you guys. Having the heavy whipping cream on top as the cold foam is seriously a game changer. One of my favorite drinks that is not keto is the one that's made with the vanilla sweet cream cold foam, which obviously can't have. So you can also ask to add in sugar-free vanilla and also salt into the top before they make it into the cold foam, which also is so good. Let me know if you end up trying this because this is seriously so good.
Welcome to another day of keto eating. Like always, I started my morning with coffee with collagen, heavy cream, and skinny syrups. I also was feeling kinda bloated this morning, so I drank some greens from Bloom Nutrition. These are so good, and they do not taste that bad. When I got to work, I had some almonds as a snack, chugged a bunch of water, and then had cracked chicken casserole for lunch dipped in aioli. These cookies from Quest are so good. They are one of my favorite protein products and my favorite product from Quest by far. Right after work, I drank some pre-workout and went to the gym, and I just want to reiterate to you guys that you don't have to drink pre-workout for the gym, and also you do not have to work out with keto, but it's definitely recommended. After the gym, I was feeling so lazy, so I just made scrambled eggs with little smokies. This is one of the easiest meals ever, and afterwards, I made sure to drink some electrolytes. When you are in ketosis, you are lacking electrolytes, especially if you're working out, so make sure you get some electrolytes in. Lastly, here are my macros for the day and everything that I ate. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a super easy and quick dinner you can make. This seasoning from Grill Mates is one of my all-time favorites, and I'm going to marinate my steak in it for about 30 minutes in my fridge. While that is marinating, I'm going to start my Brussels sprouts. I like to cut them into quarters and steam them because I don't like them very crunchy, and then I add in some bacon. Next, melt a couple tablespoons of butter for your steak. I like my steak a little bit more medium rare, so I only cooked it a couple minutes on each side and basted the butter on top. Now let's get back to our Brussels sprouts. Add in some cheese and a couple tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. I've showed you guys this before. It is one of my all-time favorite ways to make Brussels sprouts. I hope you guys enjoy this. It is such an easy and filling meal. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make zero carb chicken nuggets, this time in the air fryer, and a different flavor. Start by cutting up your chicken into smaller cubes like so. This time we are using barbecue flavored pork rinds. Go ahead and put this in a blender. I used my small one, and blend these up into breadcrumb sized pieces. For your egg wash, you can put in whatever seasonings you'd like. I did garlic salt, onion powder, and cayenne pepper. Next, take the chicken and coat it in the egg wash and then the breadcrumbs. I just do this one time. I then put it on my sheet to go into my air fryer. I have a kind of strange one, don't judge. I cooked this for 10 minutes at 400 degrees, and then halfway through I flipped them, and that was it. So good, you guys. I promise you have to try it with the barbecue. Even if you don't like pork rinds, I seriously promise you will love this. For a dipping sauce, I mixed mayo and then sugar-free barbecue sauce. So good. If you try this, let me know. And if there's any other recipes you request, put it in the comments. Enjoy! Welcome to this week's grocery haul. To start off, we got some steaks and then this seasoning to make for dinner, and then for meal prep I got beef, Italian sausage, ground chicken, and bacon. This is my favorite lunch meat and also my favorite bars from Atkins. I got sugar-free syrup, heavy whipping cream, cream cheese for some soup, and then these Lily's baking chocolate chips, some spicy pork rinds because you know I'll be making more chicken nuggets, lettuce for wraps, Brussels sprouts, scallions, lettuce to make some salads. I got all of these veggies. Diet Dr. Pepper is my absolute favorite, so I got one of those, salsa, hot sauce, and some Alfredo sauce, and that is it. I hope you guys all have a great week. Welcome to what I eat in a day while keto after losing 75 pounds. I always start my morning with some coffee and collagen, and then right after my coffee, I had some pre-workout because I went to the gym. Pre-workout isn't required for the gym, but it certainly helps. I did a heavy arm day. Afterwards, I had a cauliflower rice bowl with onion guacamole salsa and taco seasoned beef, and then I had this for a snack. For dinner, I prepped some steaks in this marinade. I kept this in the fridge for a couple of hours, and then once it was dinner time, I made some Brussels sprouts. This time, I cooked them in the oven. I poured some heavy cream on top with bacon and then some cheese. I cooked this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes until the cheese was nice and melted. Then onto my steaks, I cooked this in a good amount of butter and then made sure to baste some of the butter on top. I have really been loving just having steak and veggies for dinner. I've been doing this quite often, but this is just an example of what I eat in a day as keto. Follow along for more. Today's keto recipe is egg roll in a bowl. You'll start by cooking 1 pound of ground pork sausage, and while that's cooking, cut up an entire onion. I am obsessed with this spiralizer. It makes the best thin pieces, and this is also great for zucchini noodles. Add 1 teaspoon of sesame oil to your meat and then your onions and let that brown. In the meantime, mix together a 1/4 cup of soy sauce and a tablespoon of garlic. Season your meat however you prefer. This recipe calls for ground ginger. I just do not like ginger. Add your soy sauce and then a whole head of cabbage. I prefer to buy it this way because it makes the best thin pieces. And that is it. This takes not even 30 minutes to make, and it is amazing. Top it with green onion, and if you like spice like me, a little bit of sriracha. Today's keto recipe is a General Tso's chicken cauliflower bowl. I got this cauliflower package from Costco as well as this chicken. I started by cooking some chicken in my pan. I seasoned it once it was mostly cooked, and then right before it finished, I added in the cauliflower. Out of preference, I cut the cauliflower up into smaller pieces, and then once it was fully cooked, I added in the sauce packet that came in the package. You totally could eat it just like this, but I decided to cook up some noodles. I used Healthy Noodle from Costco. It's similar to Miracle Noodle, but not as crunchy. You know me, I had to make it spicy. I added some sriracha seasoning as well as sriracha onto the noodles, and that is it. In my bowl, I put the noodles down first and then the chicken and cauliflower mixture on top. I often find myself eating a lot of the same things, so it was so nice to try something different. I topped it with green onion, and I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to follow my Instagram for daily recipes. Welcome to What I Eat in a Day, Keto Edition. I started my morning with coffee, per usual, with heavy cream, skinny syrups, and collagen. One of my favorite things about collagen is watching it dissolve into the coffee. Earlier this week, I meal prepped some chicken patties. It was just ground chicken, and I put in jalapeno, onion, and bacon, and then I made these into lettuce wraps. So I heated up the chicken patty and then added some cheese, let that melt, and then added some guacamole on top and ate it like a sandwich. Later, I had this granola bar. I got it from my keto box. It was so good. And then I had a diet soda, a sugar-free candy, as well as some lunch meat for a snack before I had dinner. For dinner, I made this cauliflower. I got it from Costco. I cooked it with some chicken and served it over low-carb noodles. Recipe is already posted for you guys. And then lastly, I had some caffeine-free ketones because I was feeling a little bit bloated, and these help so much with that. For all my keto Starbucks lovers that are not a big fan of coffee, this is the drink for you. It's an iced passion tea with no liquid cane sugar and 1 stevia. This is so good and great for all of you who are not a big fan of coffee. I've lost 75 pounds from keto, and this is an example of what I eat in the day. I always start my morning with coffee with collagen and heavy cream. I then took the rest to go for work. Whenever I'm feeling bloated, I drink these greens. They are from Bloom Nutrition. They work so well and honestly do not taste that bad. This is a protein bar from Perfect Keto I had for a snack around 12, and then around 2 o'clock I ate my lunch. It was this giant salad. I was just super busy at work and didn't get to eat till then. I took the carrot, olive, and tomato out because that is nasty. I shook it up with the ranch, and then I scarfed this thing down. I had so many questions in my last video of what I put in my water. I usually use this or Mio, and I drink this stuff all day long. I had little smokies for a snack while my dinner was cooking, and I made 0 carb chicken nuggets. I'll teach you how to make these soon, and these are the sauces that I use. These are my favorite type of chicken nuggets you can make while on keto. I then had Diet Dr. Pepper with my dinner. I had my chocolate out of my advent calendar, and then I went back to the store for more ice cream because I wanted sweets. Today's keto recipe is cracked chicken casserole, and keep in mind I doubled this recipe. You're going to start by cooking your chicken however you prefer to do it. I did it in my crock pot and let it cook while I was at work. After several hours of cooking, it was nice and shredded just how you need it. Next, cook some bacon and then get a pan ready and sprayed. Transfer your shredded chicken into your pan, and next we were going to crack 6 eggs, mix this up, and add in 3/4 cup of heavy cream and also 3/4 cup of ranch. Again, keep in mind I doubled this recipe. Pour this mixture over the top of your chicken after you've laid some bacon down, and then cover the top with shredded cheese. Cook this in the oven at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes. That is it, you guys. This is one of my favorite recipes. It's great for meal prep, and I hope you enjoy. Today's keto recipe is meatball marinara fried cheese. Let's get started because this is amazing. Start by spraying your mini dash, and then I use Parmesan cheese, but this would also probably be really good with mozzarella. And then I took 2 turkey meatballs, cut them up, and put them inside. I then topped it with my favorite low-carb marinara. Just do a little bit because you don't want it to overflow out, and then a little bit more Parmesan on top. This only took a couple minutes to cook and was so good. By far my favorite fried cheese recipe yet, and then I dipped it in more marinara. Welcome to another keto grocery haul. Let's get started. I always get asparagus. I got coleslaw to make chicken egg roll in a bowl with some pork, lettuce for salads, onion, avocados for literally everything, jalapenos, and then Brussels sprouts, another favorite veggie of mine. I get lunch meat for either snacks or wraps, bell pepper, and then this was a weird substitution I got for cilantro. I got meatballs. I always have some of this steamed cauliflower in my freezer, bacon. I love this in my eggs. Another great option for a snack. These are my 2 favorite cheeses. I always have these on hand. My 2 favorite drink flavors for water. This is my favorite Mio because it has electrolytes in it. Almonds are the perfect snack for on the go. heavy whipping cream for my coffee, and then I also sometimes like to add almond milk. I always have eggs in my fridge and also a crap ton of chicken in my freezer. That is my grocery haul for today. Make sure to follow my Instagram to see the recipes I make with it. Welcome to a day of keto eating. I always start my morning with some coffee. In my coffee, I always add in collagen, heavy cream, and skinny syrups. I get lots of questions why I use collagen, and I use it because it helps with your hair, skin, nail, and gut health. For breakfast, I am using this bacon and sausage crumble and eating it with 2 eggs and topping it with some Parmesan and then my favorite aioli. After I ate, I went to the gym. This is my favorite pre-workout. It is from Bloom Nutrition. They have so many good flavors, and this one was in cotton candy. I went to the gym for about an hour and got such a good workout in. Afterwards, as a snack, I had some almonds, just 1 serving. To get some electrolytes in after my workout, I used this Mio, and then for dinner, I made hot Italian sausage, and then this is my favorite way to make Brussels sprouts. My Brussels sprouts, I add in bacon, garlic salt, cheese, and then some heavy cream. If you do not like Brussels sprouts, please make this. It will change your mind, I promise. After dinner, I had some ketones, and if you have any questions about these, feel free to reach out to me. They are so good.